Hello, and welcome to the Miraculous Fanworks YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to share some amazing writing prompts that server members have posted in the Writing Prompts channel. Writers, if you need a little break from your current work in progress, or if you need some inspiration, the Writing Prompts channel is sure to give it to you. These prompts have earned enough star reactions in the channel to be shared by all of our social media accounts. So with that in mind, let's get started. Before we begin, do you like how we're doing? Let us know by hitting the like and subscribe buttons below. Comments are also very much appreciated.
Here's a prompt by DFC Fanfics. I have to set my love for Adrian aside and concentrate on planning to battle Monarch, Marinette moped. I don't deserve his love anyway. Moments later, her phone rang. Answer it, Alia encouraged her, but she fumbled it out of her reach briefly. She watched Adrian's video voicemail, complete with his nervous demeanor, bashful eyes, and confession that he had to call this late because he couldn't stop thinking about her, and because his life would be very different without her in it. Alia watched Marinette's face, waiting for the explosion of joy, and bore witness, as did most of that section of Paris, to a different kind of explosion. A barefoot teenager up on her balcony, shrieking at whatever deities might have been listening. So that's what it took, huh? Marinette howled. I swear off Adrian. I find myself in a position where I couldn't accept his love even if he offered it freely, and 10 seconds later, he's telling me that he's in love with me? You think that's funny? Do you? Do you? It took Alia, Sabine, and a coil of rope to drag Marinette back downstairs. Here's a prompt by Shaberi. Ladybug and Cat Noir like to play card and board games when they're on break from a patrol. Cat absolutely demolishes Ladybug. Somehow, she doesn't mind. Here's a prompt by Seas of Silver. Cat landed on the balcony of his home, walking in through the double doors, his heart filling with indescribable emotion that almost made his eyes water. There she was, more beautiful than ever, her tummy round as she waddled with plates of food to the coffee table, a focused look on her face as she bent over the table and adjusted the presentation of said plates just so, before happily coming to standing again, smiling with her hands on her hips. The lights were low and candles were lit, filling the room with the subtle aroma of vanilla. The flowers he had bought for her earlier that day were neatly arranged in a vase they had bought together on their honeymoon, taking pride of place in the middle of the coffee table. She looked up at him and, oh God, his heart was aflutter. He loved her with every fiber of his being. Welcome home, Chaton, she greeted with a smile that made his knees weak. I thought that, since I can't join you on patrols right now, that we could have a movie date. What do you think? Oh, Marinette, he sighed, walking over to her and wrapping his arms around her. You are perfect. His hands traveled to rest on her protruding stomach. And did the little guy help out too, milady? She giggled. He kicked about, excited to help me out. He loves you just as much as I do, Adrian. Cat stayed transformed as he guided her to the couch, supporting her as she sat down, ensuring she was cuddling up to him. I know what else you both love, he teased, before starting to purr. Marinette nestled in closer as their baby boy kicked about excitedly before calming to the purr's vibrations. This, right here, was everything he wanted. Chaton! Cat! Cat! Cat opened his eyes, and the beautiful vision melted away with a blink of an eye, replaced by Ladybug, all concerned on a rooftop on a sunny day. You got hit again by the Akuma. Are you all right? Her words were like a death knell, and his heart ached. Not anymore. Here's a prompt by Ladybug. Adrian and Marinette posting on their private social medias. Adrian posts about how he loves his father-in-law. Marinette posts a picture of Adrian baking with Tom and Roland and cooking with Great Uncle Wang. Her caption says something along the lines of, I'm thankful and very lucky to have amazing fathers and father figures in my life. Thank you, Papa, for... Thank you, Grandpa. Thank you, Great Uncle Wang, for raising Mama. And to my loving husband, I know you'll be the perfect dad to Hugo, Emma, and Louis. And the second photo is of sonogram, and then a video of the aggressed Dupan Shanks finding out about triplets. Here's a prompt by Agnes. In a world where people find out who their soulmate is on the older of the pair's 16th birthday, Marinette falls in love with Adrian. She decides to confess, but he rejects her gently, saying that there's a person who he's in love with too. From his tone, she knows that he hopes this person is his soulmate. The rejection stings, and the strain it causes their friendship is small, but noticeable. Now, what happens when, on Adrian's 16th birthday, he wakes up with a red string wrapped around his finger, leading to Marinette? How will they navigate this brand new territory? Will Marinette ever believe that Adrian loves her for her, and not because of the string that fate binds them together with? Here's a prompt by Mama Dawn. Maybe a Season 5 spoiler. Cat Noir forgets Hawkmoth's latest nickname. In his defense, it's been changing a lot. And in the middle of the battle, he says, Monmouth! No, Shadow Arch? Or was it Hawkeye? No, he's a good guy. Whatever, Archie! Yeah, I'm talking to you! Ladybug bursts into laughter at the new nickname, and it sticks. Everyone starts calling the bad guy Archie, and it drives Gabriel Agreste nuts. Here's a prompt by Tywaz. A villain appears. Ladybug, Cat Noir, give me your Miraculous. A fairly normal higher-end fight ensues, but keeps going. Cat Noir. What's wrong, m'lady? Ladybug. I can't figure out where his Akuma is hidden. The fight goes on a bit longer, when suddenly Hawkmoth appears in person. Everyone freezes. Then Hawkmoth turns and begins attacking the villain. As our heroes blue screen slightly, Hawkmoth snaps at them. Hawkmoth. Don't just stand there staring! Help me! Cat Noir. Look, if this is a joke, I don't get it. Ladybug. Yeah, if he's gone rogue just to power him. Hawkmoth. You fools! Don't you get it? He's not akumatized! He's not one of my villains! I can't depower him! And I won't let him steal your Miraculouses first! Here's a prompt by the Master. Adrian and Gabriel suspect each other being Cat Noir Hawkmoth, and they know that they're being suspected by their son or father. It turns into a ridiculous game of who will slip up first and prove that they're the superhero supervillain, or just innocent. Dinner, after a Akuma attack. Adrian. So, father, how did you spend your day today? Gabriel. Just as usual, Adrian. I was sitting in the office and designing. Adrian. I see. And you didn't by accident put on a luchador mask? Gabriel. Of course not. It's just ridiculous. Who do you take me for? Adrian. Gabriel. Gabriel. By the way, did you on accident put some cat ears on your head during your photo shoot? Here's a prompt by NPC named Ethan. Adrian gets into an accident that gives him amnesia, but when he wakes, instead of doing the whole "who are you? Who am I?" thing, he pretends to know who people are, because it's rude to say, "Who are you?" to someone who knows you. So basically, Adrian goes about pretending he doesn't have amnesia. Shenanigans ensue as everyone gets increasingly bizarre suspicions to why he's treating them differently. Kim thinks he's been replaced with a body snatcher. Alex is convinced he's from an alternate timeline universe. And Marinette is slowly going insane thinking there's another identical cousin, like Felix. And then there's Plag, laughing himself sick.
Do you have a miraculous writing prompt in mind and want to share it with the fandom? Your prompt could potentially be written by writers on the server and could also be featured on our Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, and YouTube accounts. Join the Miraculous Fanworks Discord server and drop your prompts into the Writing Prompts channel. The link can be found in the description below. Want exclusive insights into upcoming server events and news? How about access to our VIP channel and a special role on the server? Or maybe a physical copy of a vinyl sticker sent to you each month? Interested? Check out our Patreon for more information, and don't forget to stay miraculous.